Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a what I eat in a day, vegan and pregnant, and this one is actually very special because I'm doing a group collab with 7 other vegan YouTubers, and they're all doing a what I eat in a day as well. They're all vegan, and we are all going to be following the Daily Dozen app. The Daily Dozen was recommended by Dr. Greger, and if you don't know who that is, I will leave the information down below for him, but he wrote the book How Not to Die. Basically, he recommends that you try to fit in the Daily Dozen every single day, and now there's an app for it, and it's totally free, and I will leave that information down as well, but it makes it super easy to keep track and to check off what you eat during the day to make sure you're getting in your Daily Dozen. So everyone on this collab will be doing the same thing, eating different things of course, but yeah, so I'm super excited for this video today, and I will leave all the information down below for all of the people that are in this collab. But in this collab we have the Jaroudis, Whole Foods Plant-Based Cooking Show, Veg Inspired, Team Broccoli, the Veggie Nut, Soul in the Raw, and Lost in Vegetation. So there's a lot of us, but I will leave all of their channels down below as well as their videos, and make sure you go check them out. They're all awesome people, and they all live a vegan lifestyle, so if you're interested on what to eat and to try to get in your Daily Dozen, make sure you check those videos out as well. Alright, so I will just get into it, and I'm going to be showing you how to use the app as well, and I'll be checking off as I go. I already did have I think it was about 14-ounce glass of water while I was getting ready today, and water is definitely part of the Daily Dozen. And since I am pregnant, I'm actually 17 weeks pregnant, and I'll show you. You can see here. So this is my belly. So I'm 17 weeks pregnant. I'll be 18 on Wednesday. And so now that I'm in my second trimester, I'm definitely trying to get in all the nutrients and eat healthier than I did in the first trimester. The first trimester I wasn't really feeling anything and nothing sounded good to me. So now that I have more energy and I'm able to eat more things than I did in the first trimester, so using this Daily Dozen app is definitely a helpful reminder to make sure I'm getting in everything I need. And I will probably be eating a little bit more than the recommended just because I am pregnant. I need to be eating more calories. So I will just get into it. Alright, so for breakfast I'm going to be having oats, and I eat oats pretty much every single day. They're super good, super healthy for you, especially when you're pregnant. But I'm going to be using up the natural Vermont maple flavor from True Nutrition, and I'm going to be having a cup of oats. The recommended is at least half a cup, but I'm having a whole cup. I'm going to be adding in a half cup of frozen organic wild blueberries, flaxseed, chia seed, and I'm going to be adding a banana on top with raw almond butter. I will show you the finished product when I'm done. Alright, so here is the Daily Dozen app. So whenever you have a serving of whichever category, you just check it off. So for berries, for my breakfast, I'm going to check that off. You can actually see what servings they recommend if you go into it. I had a half cup of frozen blueberries in my oatmeal, and there's actually dried apples in there as well. I just don't know how many. And then it'll give you suggestions on what exactly they consider a berry. Then you can go back, and then let's see, whole grains. So half cup of hot cereal. So I had a whole cup. And here's all the different types of grains. So since I had a whole cup, I'm going to check 2 boxes. Okay, for beverages, so I already had about a 14-ounce glass of water so far, and these are the different beverages you can have, but there is water in here. So I'm going to check off one box. Flaxseed. I only put 1 teaspoon in my oats, so I'm going to put the rest in my smoothie later on. And I think, oh, you know what, also other fruits. 1 medium-sized fruit, and I put a banana on top, so I'm going to check off that box. And then for nuts, I put 2 tablespoons of almond butter on my oats, so I'm going to check off that box. So I checked that off. So already I got in quite a few for the daily dozen. Alright, so here is the finished product. It's definitely not my prettiest bowl of oats, but it's very nutritious. I'm getting in some of my daily dozen, and it is delicious. Alright, so I'm going to enjoy my big bowl of oats with another 14-ounce glass of water, and I will see you for my next meal. Okay, for my second breakfast or first lunch, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to have a smoothie, and in the smoothie I'm going to have mango chunks, these are frozen, a cup of spinach, a cup of kale, the rest of my flaxseed that I need, so 2 more teaspoons, hemp hearts, vanilla vegan protein powder just to make this smoothie very calorie dense, and I'm trying to get in lots of protein for my baby since I am 17 weeks pregnant, so I'm going to be adding that in. About a half cup of pineapple, a banana, and water. So here's the finished product for my green smoothie, and I will just show you what I check off for the Daily Dozen app. Okay, so during breakfast I did have a large glass of water, which here is another one, but this is the size that I'm drinking, and it's about 14 ounces. So I finished one with breakfast, and then I had another 14-ounce glass added to my smoothie. For other fruits, I had another banana added to my smoothie. And I also had about a cup of frozen mango and a half cup of pineapple. So I went over that. So as you can see, I'm good with my fruits for the day. And then for greens, I had about a cup of spinach and a cup of kale. So I'm good with greens for the day. I had an additional 2 teaspoons of flaxseed in my smoothie. So that, along with what I had in my oatmeal, the 1 teaspoon adds a tablespoon. So I'm good for my flaxseed for the day. And I think that is about it. So I'm going to go ahead and drink my smoothie and then finish another large glass of water. Alright, for my next meal I'm going to be making a hummus wrap, and I'm just using my little hummus cup from Costco. And then I just cut up a whole bunch of vegetables. So I have carrots, cucumber, tomatoes, spinach, and I was going to use this avocado, but I don't think it's ripe yet, so I might just leave that out. And I might actually make 2 wraps depending on if I'm still hungry. And I will go ahead and show you what I mark off on my Daily Dozen app. I'm definitely getting in a lot of greens today, which is really important, especially when you're pregnant, so you're getting in all of that folic acid. Okay, so I'm just going to wrap this up. It's probably not going to be the prettiest thing, but I'll go ahead and show you what I mark off on the Daily Dozen app. Okay, so for beans, I'm using 1 serving of hummus. And then other vegetables, I am using about 1/2 cup, probably more, of raw vegetables. And if you look, what counts is carrots and tomatoes. Even though I thought tomatoes were a fruit, but I'll go with it. I don't see cucumbers on here, so just the carrots and the tomatoes alone were definitely probably about 1 cup. So I'm going to go ahead and mark both boxes. And for dinner tonight, I'm definitely going to have another serving of vegetables, so I'll over-exceed that as well. And then for beverages, I haven't finished my other water from after my smoothie, but I did take a B12 today. And I did also take a vitamin D, which I take every day. I'm going to be making a separate video about what vitamins I'm taking while I'm pregnant, so stay tuned for that. But I did go ahead and take those as well. And then whole grains, I almost forgot. 1 tortilla is 1 serving. So I'm good on my whole grains, I'm good on my nuts, flaxseed, other vegetables, greens, other fruits, berries. So the rest I will be getting in for dinner, and then my husband and I are supposed to go on a walk for exercise, so I will go ahead and mark that as well once I'm done with that. Alright, so I actually just finished a second wrap and I'm really full right now. It took me like an hour to finish the second wrap. It's like almost 4:30, so I'm probably going to wait a while for dinner. But in the meantime, I did finish 1 more glass of water, so I'm going to go ahead and check that off on the Daily Dozen app. And I'll show you that, and then I will see you in a little bit for dinner. Alright, so I'm going to check off another glass of water here. So I have 1 more to go, and then I'm good with my water for the day. And then everything else I'm going to get with dinner. Alright, so I'm done making dinner, and I sort of made like a burrito bowl. I have a cup of pinto beans, corn with kale, avocado, tomato, and rice. And I did season the beans with chili powder and cumin powder. And the corn and kale, I put chili powder, cumin powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. So this will be my dinner, and I'll show you what I mark off on the app. Alright, so for beans, I'm having a cup of pinto beans, so that's 2 servings. Okay, for cruciferous vegetables, I'm having a 1/2 cup of kale, spices, I'm getting my turmeric in, and it also tells you what other spices they recommend you to have, if you have any. Not recommend you to have, but say it's okay for you to use it or suggest you using these ones, if that makes sense. So I got that in. And then I'm almost done with my water. I have about a 1/2 cup left, which I will drink with dinner. So I'm just going to check that now. because as soon as I'm done eating, I'm going to bed. And then my husband and I went on a walk, so I got my exercise in as well. For the exercise, you can either do moderate or vigorous, and I'm not doing vigorous because I am pregnant, so yeah. But there you go, I got everything in for the Daily Dozen for the day. Alright guys, so that is the end of my What I Eat in a Day video while vegan and pregnant and while following the Daily Dozen app. It's a great reminder and tool to make sure you're getting in everything that you need for the day, especially while you're pregnant. I'll be honest, I don't eat this way every single day. I don't plan out my meals every single day, and there's sometimes I don't get enough food in. And I definitely need to work on that, especially because I am in my second trimester. So I'm definitely going to be using this app more often. And make sure you check out the other vegan YouTubers that collabed with me on this video. I will leave all of their information down below. But again, their channel names are the Jaroudis, Team Broccoli, Veg Inspired, Whole Foods Plant-Based Cooking Show, the Veggie Nut, Soul in the Raw, and Lost in Vegetation. So make sure you go check out their channels, and I will leave their videos that they did for What I Eat in a Day as well down below. And I hope this was helpful for you. If you would like me to do more What I Eat in a Day videos while vegan and pregnant, I'm always going to be vegan, but while I'm pregnant, then let me know down below. This was really fun, and I would love to make more. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. And make sure you hit that thumbs up so I know you like these type of videos. And also don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!